Hey guys, so I have a pretty healthy haul to share with you all today, and I think it's been a couple months since I filmed a haul. I think I did one right after the first kind of Sephora VIB type event, the customer appreciation event, I think they called it. So I don't think I've filmed a haul since then. So I have a couple months worth of things here that I want to share with you. So I think I'm going to do Ulta and Sephora in this part, and then I'm going to do a part 2 with Target and lots of other sorts of odds and ends that I've picked up. Okay, so without further ado, I will go ahead and jump right into it. So from Ulta, during their 20% off sale, I did pick up the Anastasia Sultry palette. I kept trying to talk myself out of this palette. The inside kind of appealed to me, but the packaging wasn't necessarily my favorite. I know many people have complained about the velvet packaging, but that never really bothered me too much. But I kind of worried that the glitter on this would come off on your hand, and for the most part it doesn't. It's pretty well stuck on there. There's a couple little specks, but nothing too bad. So I was really attracted to the Cyborg and Slate shades because we haven't seen cooler shades like that in a lot of palettes. And they also had a large number of foiled shadows, which is one of my favorite formulas for eyeshadow. So on my eyes today, I have, let's see, I have Fresh all over the lid to set, and then I have Birch and Dystopian in the crease, and then I have Teak kind of all over the mobile lid, and I think some Rose Quartz and Pearl towards the inner corner to lighten things up a bit. And I also picked up some normal bath products just to kind of round up my order. So I picked up 2 of the Sea Booth Clean Vanilla Bean Bath and Body Wash. If you've seen previous Ulta hauls or empties from me, I'm sure you've seen this many times. Like I've said before, it is a sulfate-free body wash, which is something I look for because I have dry skin that is eczema prone. So sulfate-free is definitely something you want to look for if you have those concerns. And it is also paraben-free, petroleum and mineral oil-free, and it is cruelty-free. So lots of good things going on there. And it has a very, like it says, clean vanilla scent, so I think it is pretty unisex. It's not too bakery or cake scent. So if you have a significant other who might not be into a more kind of gourmand vanilla scent, I think they would still enjoy this one. So picked up 2 of those. And those, by the way, were buy one, get one half off. They usually have some kind of deal going on, or I usually pick those up when they do have a deal. So definitely be on the lookout for that. I think they also sell those at Target. They might be at a slightly lower price point. I think Ulta tends to charge a little bit more for some of their drugstore items, so just something to be aware of. So I also picked up the Tree Hut Shea Sugar Scrub in Moroccan Rose, and again, I got 2 of these. These were also buy one, get one half off. And Tree Hut makes my kind of default body scrub. I think the price point is pretty good. This one has a really nice rose scent, so definitely recommend checking these out if you haven't already. And then I have one more item that I picked up before I talk about the gifts with purchase. So I just got this little bow head wrap. I already took off the packaging. I've used this. I think I've actually washed this once because I use it in the bath, and sometimes I'll just hang it up to dry if it gets wet, and sometimes I'll actually throw it in the wash. So I just wanted to try something like this to try and keep my hair a little bit dry if I wash it or if I take a bath, that sort of thing. So I've been enjoying it. I wouldn't say it's like a life changer or anything like that. And then before I get to the main gift with purchase, I did get a Diva Curl Super Cream Coconut Curl Styler, Define and Control. I don't recall if I've actually used this before. I know I've used a lot of Diva Curl products before, but I'm not sure if I've used this particular one. And as I'll explain a little bit further on, I am kind of doing a, I would say, modified curly girl method. I know you're looking at me and thinking like your hair is straight, but I am trying to use silicone and sulfate-free products. So I am definitely more interested in Diva Curl and other types of brands like that. Okay, so I got a 20-piece beauty bag, and this was free with a $75 purchase, which is why, like I said, I picked up the Sea Booth body wash and the sugar scrub to try and round up to that amount. And those are items I know I'll use eventually, even if I have like 5 other backups. So anyway, so this has a cute little lipstick hole there, and this is a rose gold type of metallic there. And let's open her up and see what's inside. Okay, so the first item here is a delectable body butter cream. This is a 1 fluid ounce, and this is in the triple citrus blend. I do like that this has a cap like this, so that if you want to put it in your car or something, it's a lot easier to just kind of flip the cap and squeeze it as opposed to twisting off a lid. And it looks like this one does have a seal on that, so I will keep it sealed up for now. There is also a Unwash Bio Cleansing Conditioner. It says, replaces shampoo, locks in natural oils and color, free of harsh sulfates and parabens, moisturizing non-strip cleanser. And like I said, I am doing a curly girl type method, so part of what that means for most people is that you stop using traditional shampoos. At the very least, you look for shampoos that are sulfate free, but some people go the extra step of not using shampoo at all and either using conditioner to cleanse their hair or using a cleansing conditioner to wash their hair. There is a website called curlsbot.com where you can copy and paste the ingredients of a product into a search box, and it will tell you if the product is quote-unquote curly girl approved, which basically means if it doesn't have the types of silicones and sulfates and some other like alcohols and that sort of thing that will work against curly hair. So just looking at the ingredient list here, it does have a product that ends in dimethicone. So I think I've actually looked up this product before, and I don't think it is curly girl approved because it has silicones. So just to take a step back and kind of explain what the curly girl philosophy is, basically you don't want to use sulfates because they are really drying on your hair and they can irritate your scalp. And I've been looking for sulfate-free products, sulfate-free shampoos for probably years at this point. But the idea behind silicones is that a lot of products have silicones, including like skincare, makeup, that sort of thing, but also hair care. And why the curly girl method says you shouldn't use silicones is because the silicone will kind of coat the hair strand. So it'll help it feel smooth and detangled and all those good things, but it won't allow any moisture to actually penetrate the hair shaft. So then you're not actually moisturizing your hair. You're just kind of like, you know, coating the outside. So the idea is you wash your hair with a traditional sulfate-based cleanser at the outset to make sure you get your hair really stripped of any of those silicones. And then going forward, you don't use either silicones or sulfates. You just use other products. So I hope that kind of makes sense in a nutshell. I think I have seen an improvement in kind of the health and quality of my hair. And I will explain a little bit more what products I'm using in the second part of this haul, where I talk about like some drugstore items. So getting back to this beauty bag, I have the LA Girl Pro Conceal HD High Definition Concealer. And this is in the shade Creamy Beige, which is not the lightest shade. So that is what that looks like. So any products I get in a gift with purchase like this that won't work for me, I will either throw into a giveaway or I will send to a women's shelter or something along those lines. Okay, so I have the Garnier Skin Active Soothing Facial Mist made with rose water, made without parabens, dyes, silicones, and sulfates. So it's kind of like a little perfume vial size. There is the Living Proof TBD Multitasking Styling Cream. So this is definitely a product I would probably put into the curl spot to see if it is curly girl approved or not. And of course, if it isn't, then I will do the same and put it in a giveaway or something. So because I've mentioned it before, and I know some of you are probably thinking you've mentioned this giveaway like 5 times, where is it? So there's some items in this haul that I purchased for the giveaway, and I wanted to kind of share those with you as part of this haul. And I do hope to have the giveaway go live sometime around the 15th. So hopefully I'll be able to film it this weekend, get it up, and then have it open for about 2 weeks. So it'll close right around Thanksgiving, I'm thinking. So just to let you guys know so you're not shouting at me through the screen. There is a Patchology Smart Mud No Mess Mud Mask. It says eliminates impurities. I will probably see if my husband wants to use this because he has more acne prone skin, more oily skin. And if he doesn't, then I will declutter it through one of the avenues I've mentioned. So the next item is an Herbal Essences Repair Shampoo with Argan Oil. And this does have sulfate. So occasionally I still do use a sulfate-based shampoo if I feel like I do need kind of a clarifying treatment. But this does have 2 types of sulfates. So again, this might be a product I donate. It's a healthy size though, that's 3.38 ounces. And then I actually got 2 of the same product here, so I think this was a mistake. But there are 2 lip glosses from Anastasia in the shade Kristen. There is a Philosophy Hydro Bounce Eye Gel, which looks like this. That is 3 ml or 0.1 fluid ounce. Let's see, there is a Vita Coconut Oil. So I think this is just 100% coconut oil, yeah. So you can use this any way that you would normal coconut oil as a beauty treatment. There is the L'Oreal Sublime Bronze Tinted Self Tanning Lotion. This is medium, which is probably too dark for me. Let's see, there's the Versace Eros Eau de Toilette. I think this is the men's version. There is the Gucci Bloom Eau de Parfum. And I know I filmed a perfume sample declutter, but I don't think I ever edited / uploaded it, so I will go back and check on that. And it's definitely a video I would like to upload for you guys at some point. So if you're curious about what I do with all my perfume samples, be on the lookout for that. There is a Basquiat Detoxifying Black Cleanser. Again, this is probably not suited to my skin type, but I will either see if my husband wants to use it or pass it along. There is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed in Champagne Pop, which is a really cute little sample. I feel like they've decreased the pan size on some of these samples. I'd have to go back and check, but I don't have a sample or mini size of the Champagne Pop, so I might hold on to that one. And just a few more items here. I have the Strivectin TL Advanced Tightening Neck Cream Plus, which looks like it got a little bit of kind of spillage or something on it, but that is 1/4 ounce. There is the Urban Decay Vice Lipstick in the shade Back Talk, which I think is one of their more popular shades. I think that's what they based that kind of eye and cheek palette on. So I'm excited to get a little sample of this. I don't know if I've gotten any samples of their newer lipstick formula. I know I got a ton of the, was it Revolution? I forget. Anyway, so there's that. There is the Clinique High Impact Mascara, which I've gotten many times before. Then there is the Ulta Beauty Tinted Eye Primer in the shade Satin Blush. I wonder if this is supposed to be a dupe for the Urban Decay Sin eyeshadow primer. I might look into that. It is all nice and sealed up here. And then finally, there is the H2O Infinity Plus Renewing Youth Serum, and this is 1/4 ounce. So nice little pump on that one. So I guess I'll continue talking about Ulta, and they sent another 20% off coupon, so I made good use of that. And they also offered, I think, like 5 times the points on certain Bath & Body brands, so I definitely took advantage of that as well. And I picked up 2 of the Hemp's limited edition whipped body creams, and they have really fun packaging. They have little bells on, which I'm kind of having fun with. So one of them is the Frosted Pomegranate and Sugar Plum, and the other one is the Fresh Snowberry and Vanilla Cream. And I was buying both of these blind. I had no idea what they smelled like, but my sister-in-law really likes the Hemp's brand, so I thought I would at least give one to her for Christmas and then maybe keep one, seeing how I liked it. And both of these are pretty subtle, I would say. So this one is kind of fruity, as you would expect. And the other one is a little bit more, I don't know, fresh. And you know what this reminds me of? There was a Bath & Body Works lotion when I was in high school. So we're thinking like 1999. It was like a snowman with, I don't know, it was in the shape of a snowman. I forget what the scent was, but this reminds me of that. So I think I might keep this one and give my sister-in-law the pomegranate one. But I just think having the bells on it is just so fun. So love these. I think those were also like buy one, get one 40% off or something crazy. So Anyway, happy to pick those up. So I also got the Capri Blue Volcano Hand Cream, and this I will blame on Ms. Katie Hill, I think is her YouTube name. So she talked about this being the scent that I think they use in Anthropology or something like that. I don't recall what iteration of this fragrance she got, but I know she talked about it, and I thought, well, I'll just pick up this little hand cream to see if I like the scent before I kind of invest or whatever. So it is a really nice kind of sweet citrus scent. And this, by the way, was 1 fluid ounce, so not a huge size, but I think Capri Blue was also one of those brands that had 5 times the points. So yeah, so it's just a really nice kind of sugared citrus scent. It's almost a little bit too strong, if I'm honest, but I do like it, so I'm happy that I picked that one up. And then with that order, I also got a sample of the Stila Huge Extreme Lash Mascara. So I actually put that on today, but I was using an older sample, so I don't know if maybe the consistency changed. It is a very kind of thick mascara. I'm not sure if I love it, but it's okay. So after I got that order in, I placed another order, and I was able to use that same 20% off code again. I don't know if it was a mistake or what, but I did go ahead and use it twice. So I got the Capri Blue Volcano Fragranced Reed Diffuser. And like I said, I think Capri Blue was like 5 times the points and there was 20% off. And like I said, Capri Blue was, I think, 5 times the points and it was 20% off. So I think this retails for somewhere in the $30 range for a diffuser. And I had been looking at some from Nest at Sephora, but I didn't really want to spend the money on them. I just wanted something nice that I could put in my office since I can't light a candle or anything. So anyway, it comes in this jar, which is actually quite large. This is 8 fluid ounce. So it's a blue jar, it just says CB on it, and then there is this cap that you screw on instead of this one to actually be able to put the reeds in, and then these are the reeds like so. So anyway, so I'm excited to bring this to my office just to have something kind of nice and fresh, invigorating to inspire me to work extra hard. And I did pick up the travel spray of the Eau de Parfum in the same scent. So just looks like so. Little cap, little spray. So I will probably hold off on using this until the summer when I generally like using citrus scents. So I just thought might as well it's 5 times the points and 20% off. And then I got 2 travel sizes of the Hemp's body creams. I got the Hemp's Pumpkin Spice and Vanilla Chai. I thought this would be great to put in my travel toiletry bag for Thanksgiving. So a nice kind of lightly spiced body cream, but not anything too overpowering. I think a lot of their scents, I would call them sophisticated. They're not kind of in your face. So we'll put that in my bag for Thanksgiving. And then this one is the same as the larger size that I showed you. This is the Fresh Snowberry and Vanilla Cream. So I can put this in my Christmas bag, since I knew that I liked it. So it kind of has a subtle, I guess it's berry and cream. It has a little bit of a citrus to it, I think, as well. So anyway, so I like having little special things like this when I travel. So I think that was it before the gift with purchase. This was free with a $30 purchase, so not too crazy compared to some of the ones that they have. So it looks like they've changed their style of bag. They used to have this style right here where it had that kind of slider. So this one has an actual zipper, which is different. All right, so I will show you what's in this one. There's another L'Oreal Sublime Bronze in medium. There is a packet of the Bosley Revive shampoo and conditioner. There is the Ralph Lauren Romance, the Givenchy Very Irresistible, or however you pronounce that in French. There is the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Foaming Gel Cleanser. I generally avoid foaming cleansers because they tend to have more stripping ingredients, and this does have sodium lauryl sulfate in it, so probably won't use that myself. There is the Aqua di Joya, I don't know how you say that, Eau de Parfum from Armani. The Buxom, let's see, Full On Plumping Lip Polish in Celeste. I'm not sure if I've had a sample of this. This is looks sparkly to me. There's the Caviar Restructuring Bond Repair Shampoo and Conditioner. And I think Alterna is trying to capture some of the Olaplex market. That's what I've kind of, I guess, read into what they're calling the bond repair line. And if I hadn't started the kind of curly girl method, I might be tempted to try this. I'll have to look into this a little bit, but I thought Alterna Products had some kind of cone product in it. So I'm not sure if this is safe or not, but I will have to look into that. I know Mr. Kong's mom really likes that line. Okay, there is the Gold Collagen. This is some sort of dietary supplement that I probably won't use. There is the Brow Food. It says first ever powder to cream brow powder. Interesting. So that is what the little sample looks like. It says it's the shade Brunette, which probably won't really suit me, but anyway. A coupon for $5 off any Ulta Beauty Collection purchase of $15 or more. There is the Ultra Repair Cream from First Aid Beauty. This is 1 ounce. I do like to use this as a body moisturizer, not a face moisturizer, but a body moisturizer. Like I said, I am eczema prone, so if I'm feeling like I really need something kind of moisturizing, it's a good product. There is the Physicians Formula Rosé All Day Oil-Free Serum. And I think Jessica Braun did a video on Physicians Formula skincare, so I might go back and see if I can find that to see what she thought. There is the Mario Badescu Rose Hips Mask. This is 1/2 ounce. Don't know anything about that product. There is the Organic to Green Cocoa Oil, Liquid Coconut Oil. A Purity 3-in-1 Cleanser from Philosophy. Again, this is a little bit too stripping, I think, for my skin. I think I have one of these little samples in my giveaway. And then there is a Strivectin Instant Wrinkle Blurring Primer. I think I will actually try this because I have noticed my foundation kind of settling in some lines that I don't want it to, so I might give that one a shot. There is the Balancing Recovery Mask from Leaders. This is supposed to treat blemishes, oily skin, and redness, which is probably not really geared towards my skin type. And then just a couple products more. There is the Living Proof Prime Style Extender and the Benefit Cabral. And this is in the shade 3 and 4, apparently. So again, probably too deep for me. But anyway, I'm always happy to get samples. And the front of the bag says Talk Beauty to Me, which is a really cute little bag. Okay, so those were all of my Ulta purchases from the last couple of months here. So for Sephora, this of course included the Sephora VIB sale. I didn't go crazy. I spent a decent amount of money, but the products I picked up were pretty pricey, so your money doesn't go as far at Sephora. So the first product I picked up, I'm not exactly sure what I did with the packaging, but I did pick up the set of mini matte trans lipsticks from Pat McGrath. So that is what they look like. And I had my eye on the Pat McGrath lipsticks, but I'd never actually picked one up because they're, what, like $38 or something crazy. But I loved her little lipstick tube design and I definitely wanted to try them. So when I saw this set, it was 3 mini lipsticks for $25. So you're paying less than the full size even, and you get 3 different shades to try. I had been interested in the shade Elson, which is what I have on my lips today. Just kind of a, I guess, standard red, really, but it's a really nice color for the holidays. So like I said, these were $25, and I did pick them up in advance of the VIB sale because I was worried that they would sell out. So there was a gift with purchase that I was interested in, so I thought I might as well take advantage. So that is the shade Obsessed. And then the next one here is the shade Full Panic, which is more of a pink. They also had a nude set. I'm not sure if they're currently in stock, but they probably will come back. And then Elson here is the one that I'm wearing. I almost wish they had more of a brick red. I feel like these shades are kind of similar here. This one is more of an orangey red. That is a pinker red, I guess, or pink, and then that is kind of your true red. So nice little set here for the price. And I've only had this lipstick on for maybe an hour or so. It doesn't feel exceptionally drying or uncomfortable. It kind of has a like a velvety feel to it. So I'd say for a matte lipstick, they're pretty comfortable. I did line my lips with a red lip liner from Wet n Wild. I forget exactly which one I used. I forget exactly what shade I used. I'll try and note that below, but I do feel like it was a pretty good match for this Elson shade. So if you're looking for a good lip liner to pair with the lipstick, I do like the Wet n Wild gel lip liners. All right, and like I mentioned, there was a gift with purchase that was especially attractive to me, so I wanted to go ahead and place that order. So the gift with purchase was this little Laneige lip sleeping mask. This is kind of the mini or deluxe sample size. It did come in a box, but I already threw out the box and put this in my travel toiletry kit, so I just wanted to show you that. But this is 2.5 grams or 0.08 ounces. You can see it's not completely down to the bottom there, but it should be enough for a couple of trips at least. And to spoil some parts of the second part of this haul, this is the full size of the Laneige lip sleeping mask. I did purchase another full one from Yes Style. So this one obviously has the cap. So the scent of the original, or the main one they sell, is berry. And to me, it almost has kind of a bubblegum type scent to me. I don't absolutely love the smell of it, but I love the way that it feels on my lips. So I am definitely obsessed with this. I've gone through one that's in my empties. I'm working on one now. And then of course I have this full size backup ready to go. So I am definitely obsessed with this. And the full size is... oh, it actually has an expiration date on this. This is good. It says 2021 April 9th, I think. So definitely nice to know that they're using fresh product. But this was 20 grams as opposed to 2.5 grams. So I think Sephora has some sets that include little minis like this, but it is nice to be able to put this in my travel toiletry kit as opposed to this one here. So anyway, that was the deluxe sample. All right, so the majority of my money went, no surprise, to Drunk Elephant. So I picked up 2 of their holiday sets, which I think are a great thing to pick up this time of year. I wish they would offer them year-round, but they are more of a holiday thing. So it's great to get these kind of deluxe sets that have a greater value than you pay, and then you can get 20% on top of that. So I picked up the Rescue Party, I think it's called. So it comes in this really interesting hexagonal shape, and the main product in this is the Lala Retro Whipped Cream. So here you flip up the top, and then you get a full size of the Lala Retro Whipped Cream, which I'm currently using. It's definitely a thicker moisturizer. So the way I look at it, it acts more like a barrier than a sort of quickly absorbing product. So if your skin is oilier, or if you like something that really sinks in quickly, you'll probably like the Proteiny moisturizer more. But if you have drier skin, or if you want something that kind of protects your skin more, you might be interested in this one. And as I'm sure you've seen, this one has that really interesting airless pump where you push down on this and the product comes up from the middle. So I didn't need another one, but I thought I might as well pick it up while it was on sale, and it had this cute little set. So the kind of deluxe sizes that it comes with, you open the middle. You can just imagine giving this to someone and how interesting it would be to wrap if you didn't put it in another box. So this just pops off like that. And then you get 4 little samples. Actually, I don't know if one of these products is a sample. It might be a full size. I'll just pull out the insert here. So this could, I mean, if you wanted to do a DIY, you could like spray paint this or something, and it would be a really interesting like brush holder maybe. You would just get some like, I don't know, you could even use rice or beans or something to put inside. But anyway, getting ahead of myself. So the products inside here are the Lippy Balm, which I've gone through at least one of that's in my empties. I'm currently using one, and then I have this one. It looks full size. Let's see here. You don't get like the most product ever. That's about how much product you get. So I'd have to check to see. Oh no. I have to push it a little bit. Oh no. Alright, well, don't do what I just did and roll it up all the way. I might have to put this in a tin or something to use it. So I do like this lip balm. I don't know if it's like the best ever. I think I would prefer the Laneige for use at home. But of course this has the benefit of being in a little stick, minus the fact that it won't go down. So anyway, there's that. So this is what I just pulled out of my empties, and they look to be the same size, but like this is up all the way and I'm still able to turn it down. So maybe I can just kind of scrape it off into here. We'll see. Might have to do some surgery. Okay, so that is the Lippy Balm. And then there's also the Jelly Cleanser. You get an ounce here. And this has a little twist thing where the product comes out the middle. I've gotten samples of this before, but I haven't actually tried it because I heard it was a little drying. I think Carolyn Hirons did a video on Drunk Elephant where she said they reformulated this product, so I'm not sure exactly when they did that and what samples I've gotten from them before, if they were reformulated or not. I suppose I could look at the ingredients and try and figure it out, but anyway, there is that cleanser. And then there's also the C Tango Multivitamin Eye Cream, which I've used a sample of this before and I've enjoyed that. I was debating whether or not to purchase the full size during the sale, but ultimately I decided not to. And then there's also the Be Hydra Intensive Hydration Serum. And again, I've gotten little samples of this before. Wasn't over the moon about it. I think they did say that they reformulated this product as well. So I will definitely use this, but I'm not sure if it will blow my mind any more than the first iteration did. And then the second set I got was also from Drunk Elephant, and this has kind of a gimmicky thing to it. It has a magnifying glass, so it has this little lid that pops up, and then you can actually punch out this bit of paper here, and then you can actually pull out a magnifying glass. And this is supposed to help you like read ingredients, I guess, to figure out like if they're bad for you. So anyway, it's kind of gimmicky, but it could be fun if you have a kid or something. So the products in here include the TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Serum, which is one of my favorite products. So this is the 1 fluid ounce size. It has the little twist up pump like so. And I went ahead and grabbed the 1.69 fluid ounce size that I'm still working on. This is a product that I picked up in the, I think, August sale. So I just wanted to put them side by side so you could get an idea of the size difference. So definitely have more product to get through here, but I wanted to go ahead and stock up while it was on sale and there was the kit and everything. I thought about purchasing the day serum, but because that has such a limited shelf life, I didn't want to pick it up before I was ready to start using it, and because I'm using other vitamin C products at the moment, I decided to forego that for the time being. So this one also has samples of the Jelly Cleanser, the Be Hydra, the C Tango, and the Lala Retro, which is the full size I showed you before. So I'm definitely well stocked on some mini sizes here. I do have an empty travel size of the TLC Glycolic Night Serum that I finished a while ago. I might try to refill it to see how it goes, but this is a product that I definitely enjoy using most nights. Alright, so that was it for skincare. And since I have them here, I did get 2 samples. It seems like Sephora changed their system from 3 samples to 2 samples. And I'm not sure if that is a permanent change or if it's something they just did for the kind of sale season. So we'll see. But I did pick up the Diva Curl Melt into Moisture Matcha Butter, which is one of my favorite deep conditioners. It smells like pistachio to me. It's a light green color, so if you're into pistachio scented things, you should check this one out. And this is a fluid ounce, so not a bad size for a little packet here. And then there is also the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair deep conditioning mask. This is only 0.40 ounces, and it says no sulfates, no silicones, no parabens. And some of the Briogeo products I think you have to be careful of because they're not quote-unquote curly girl approved. I think this one is though, and I think most, if not all, Diva Curl products are because they're marketed more towards curly haired individuals. So anyway, so happy to have some deep conditioners to use up. And then the last product I got from Sephora, which is kind of random, I picked up the Google Home Hub, and I don't even know how I came across this. If I was looking at new products or like tools and that sort of thing, but they were selling this for some reason. And this retails for, I think, $149 normally, and with the discount I got it for like $120, give or take. And if you are interested in this product, I would say hold off until Black Friday because a lot of retailers are selling it for, I think, like $99. So we have an Amazon Echo, an Echo Dot, and a couple Google Home Minis in our house, which is not very large. And I thought this would be fun to play with because it has a screen and none of our other kind of smart home devices have that. I thought this would be fun to maybe play with. And it's one of the few kind of Sephora purchases I felt like would be for my husband as well and not just myself. So because I was trying to get to a certain dollar threshold to requalify for Rouge, I thought I would go ahead and pick it up at Sephora. So far we're enjoying it. I already have it set up, so I don't have the actual device to show you, but I'm sure there's tons of videos on this device, like tech reviews and that sort of thing, that you can check out. But I don't regret purchasing it, and like I said, I had to get up to a certain dollar amount to requalify for Rouge. I think I still have like $19 left, but they generally send out a gift card, like a 25 off of 50 sort of thing later on in the holiday season, so I'm sure I will use that up. But anyway, that is the Google Home. I am curious to see whether they release any special kind of features, Sephora features, that sort of thing, to kind of tie in with that, because otherwise it would be kind of a weird item for Sephora to offer. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what I've picked up from Sephora and Ulta during the last couple of months. I have some exciting items to show you in part 2, including some items that are going into my giveaway, so be sure to subscribe and be on the lookout for that video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave those down below. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.